First of all, I begin by carefully creating some order. The hoses are removed. At the same time, I will refill water in my system. This allows me to manage the time that I need for the necessary exchange of the filter material efficiently and effectively. Filling the pool with water will take approximately several hours. During this time, I will completely replace the sand with filter glass and ensure everything is set. The water at the house connection is already open. From here, the water flows into the distribution box. In this line, the water flows into the pool house. The other 3 pipes are for the lawn irrigation system is currently set up to be operated manually. I will personally ensure that it is closed today. It is important that no water is added to the system today. I turn on the faucet. The meter should only spin briefly and then stop. Water is running and the water pipe is under pressure. Now the pool piping setup. To begin with, I carefully connect the supply line to my solar collectors, ensuring that all connections are secure and properly aligned. This step is crucial for the efficient operation of the solar energy system. Once the supply is connected, I proceed to close the return line. This action is necessary to maintain the pressure and flow of the system, preventing any potential leaks or inefficiencies. By doing so, I ensure that the solar collectors can effectively capture and convert solar energy into usable power for my needs. The water is to initially fill the solar collectors on the roof. There, I want to remove the dirt in order to clean it thoroughly. Flush the pipes before I connect the pipes to the pool. Now surely, it comes to one or the other. I ask others the question, why do I fill the water through the bypass and not directly at the inlet? The pool? The reason is quite simple. On the left you see the inlet, and on the right, the outlet for. I have a solar heating system installed in my home. During the winter months, I took the precaution of disconnecting the supply lines that are part of the solar heating system. This was done to ensure that the system would not be damaged by the cold weather conditions. By doing this, I was able to protect the integrity and functionality of the solar heating system, ensuring it would be ready for use when the warmer seasons return. Water can drain and does not freeze. In recent years, I have noticed that I have observed over time. It is well known that the extensive distribution pipes are used by mice and other rodents as safe winter quarters. When I feed the water through the inlet, the pipes get clogged, the animals die in there, and the water becomes extremely disgusting and dirty and unappealing. Therefore, I carefully introduce the clean water back through the return into the system, until the water comes out of the inlet. And only after ensuring that the water is flowing smoothly and efficiently, then proceed to connect the other hoses. This way, the animals have the opportunity to escape from the pipes without clogging them. I just do the same thing with the second solar collector. I simply flush the inlet once, and then again. Return flow is now complete. The dirt, debris, and all the animals that were previously stuck inside the pipes have been successfully removed. I can now see that the system is functioning properly and efficiently, ensuring a clean and clear passage for water and other materials. Simultaneously at the same time, inspect thoroughly and check the system. Then the pipes can be carefully reconnected. The supply line and the return line has just been flushed. I will now very carefully and safely reconnect the pipes. A small tip: to make disassembly easier, use lube. The sanitary and hygienic needs. This makes it straightforward and simple to connect the pipes, and allows them to be disassembled or even removed in the fall. Easily disconnect again, as anticipated and expected. Meanwhile, as the water is slowly, gradually, and steadily filling up the pool below, it is indeed the absolutely perfect moment for me to carefully remove the winter cover. I also need to gently and safely remove the caps from the inlet nozzles, so that they are stored properly and securely. The pressure does not get too high and the water can flow into the pool. I have the pool covered for winter with this oval winter cover, The cover is custom made for the pool. The pool is 630 meters by 3.60 meters in size. The cover is 40 centimeters larger on all sides. Is carefully and securely secured to the terrace with tension ropes and hooks. In some places, I have stones. It is carefully and securely positioned on top of the structure to ensure maximum stability and protection, ensuring that even the strongest gusts of wind do not blow the protective cover away. In the very center of the cover, a large, heavy stone is placed securely and firmly to hold it down and prevent any movement. He presses the cover down so that rainwater collects there, as soon as water accumulates there. If it collects, I can pump it out through the hose using a manual or electric pump. This way, no dirty and decaying water can accumulate, which is crucial to prevent unpleasant odors and potential health hazards. Accumulated water can lead to the growth of harmful bacteria and attract pests, making it essential to keep the area dry and clean. Collecting. The leaves on the cover remain dry. When taking down the cover, no dirty water flows in. The water in the swimming pool is calm and clear, reflecting the bright sunlight. I have carefully removed all the tension ropes that were previously in place, ensuring that everything is now free and open. At this moment, I am in the process of taking down the protective cover that shields the pool when not in use. After removing the cover, I am thoroughly cleaning it to ensure it remains in good condition for future use. This is a beautiful view from my other terrace, where you can clearly see the cover that is now elegantly draped over the entire terrace area, providing both shade and aesthetic appeal. I make sure to flush the surfaces regularly, using a gentle stream of water to keep everything clean and well maintained, ensuring that the terrace remains a pleasant and inviting space for relaxation and enjoyment. Now carefully peel it off piece by piece and pull it further over. This way, all the dirt that has settled there has been washed off. The drying is taken care of by the sun. It is shining very strongly and completely today. The closures on the inlet nozzles have been removed. The water is now flowing in initially over the 3 solar collectors and then into the pool to fill it. The water flows smoothly through a series of interconnected pipes, ensuring optimal heat transfer before it finally reaches the swimming pool to fill it completely. I will now Please carefully remove the ice pressure cushions from their current position. Additionally, I have securely stored the portable spotlight inside this blue bag for safekeeping and easy access when needed. I will make sure to carefully remove it from the water and proceed to install it in its designated place well in advance, ensuring that this is done before the water level rises to a point where it becomes too high and potentially problematic. The spotlight has been reinstalled. I have already tested it and connected the power. It lights up. The water is currently not even approximately 10 degrees Celsius, although the temperature of the water from the solar collector system is already noticeably higher. The ambient temperature of the water in the pool remains quite cold at this time of year. I really almost froze my hands off while I was trying to install the lamp. Now the extremely cold weather. Filter basket prepared. I also work very carefully and meticulously with a fine filter in addition to the filter basket. A fine sieve, a kind of stocking that I pull over the filter basket. For this, it is necessary. First, I remove the coarse dirt from the pool. At the beginning, the regular filter basket is sufficient for me. Carefully, I take the object and gently place it into the skimmer, ensuring it is positioned correctly and securely so that it functions as intended without any issues. The filling of the water will just take a few more hours. In the meantime, I will clean the bottom of the pool with the net. Some leaves are underneath. The cover has fallen into the pool. I also saw some earthworms in the water. Have found their end of life down there. With the net, I carefully and meticulously removed the coarse dirt using a specially designed tool. Leaves and earthworms are clearly visible and present in the garden environment, but you can clearly see at the bottom and at the edges the algae. Therefore, I will use the pool robot for cleaning the pool effectively and efficiently for the first time at this point. This is a Dolphin E10. It takes about 90 minutes for one cycle. I suspect that I will today. It usually takes 2 or 3 passes until the pool is thoroughly clean. Typically there is only one button. In our fast-paced world, even the smallest moments can have a significant impact. These brief instances, though fleeting, hold immense power and meaning. For example, a simple smile exchanged between strangers can brighten someone's day, or a quick decision can alter the course of events. One can observe in detail how the advanced robot efficiently sucks up the scattered maple seeds that are lying on the ground in the front area, demonstrating its impressive capability and precision in handling such tasks. In between, I will briefly take the robot out. I will not let the program run, but rather change or clean the filter after approximately about half an hour. In my experience, the filter is already full after 30 minutes. After that, I let the robot run again. The pool cleaning robot should be allowed to operate continuously until it has thoroughly cleaned the entire pool area. Once the robot has been running for approximately 1 hour, it will have effectively covered the entire surface of the pool, ensuring that every section has been attended to and cleaned properly. As you can see, the bottom of the pool now appears to be much more visibly cleaner than it was before. Additionally, I also took the time to clean the filter in between these steps and rinsed. I put the robot back in the pool so it could start its second round. I can drive. There was a lot of sand in the filter, dead animals like earthworms, spiders, and woodlice. A thin, almost invisible layer of slimy residue has gradually formed over the surface of the pool. It was therefore deemed absolutely necessary to wake the pool from its long, cold winter slumber and prepare it for the upcoming season. As the pool continues to fill and the pool robot is running, I have organized and tidied up my tools and equipment and am now able to take care of the solar cover. The cover was also winterized. I had rolled up the cover and secured it with a UV-resistant material. Cover protected. I am now unpacking the cover and checking if it is suitable for the upcoming season. The water has been filling the pool for approximately a total of 4 hours continuously. The inlet nozzles are already at half underwater. And now finally the amount of water is sufficient to go into the skimmer. The water, which was previously stagnant, is now flowing properly for the first time. It moves into the pump designed to handle such tasks efficiently. After processing, it enters the filter container, which removes impurities, ensuring clean and safe water. This process is vital for maintaining water quality and safety. The filter is currently set to the backwash mode, which is a specific setting designed to clean the filter by reversing the flow of water. In this mode, all the water that enters the system is directed through the filter and then immediately expelled out into the drain, ensuring that any debris or impurities are effectively removed from the filter. In this way, I can completely flush the dirt out of the pipes and the filter, and thoroughly. Afterwards, I adjusted the valve to circulate, in order to ensure that the water is safely and efficiently channeled back to the pool. The whole process happens initially without the pump, only through the water pressure from my supply line. The robot is still running, and I think you can see very well that it is doing its job properly. Now that when the skimmer is filled with water, you can also see how the dirt on the surface moves towards the skimmer. All the dirt and debris that the robot agitates and lifts from the bottom is then filtered at the top by the skimmer, and subsequently the filter is absolutely completely filled with water. I can tell by my control glass. There it looks. The water, which is being carefully directed into the drain system, is exceptionally clean this year. This cleanliness is due to the new filtration processes that have been implemented, ensuring that the water remains pure and free from contaminants as it flows through the system. To ensure that there is absolutely no contamination originating from the pipes, I will now proceed to carefully bleed the pump and ensure that all necessary precautions are taken to maintain the integrity of the system. This process is crucial to guarantee that the system remains free from any impurities or unwanted substances that could potentially compromise its functionality. To ensure the system operates correctly, you need to completely open the bypass valve. This step is crucial for allowing the flow to bypass any obstructions. After that, I have adjusted the valve setting to filter operation, which is essential for maintaining the system's efficiency and ensuring that the filtration process is carried out effectively. I have now reinstalled my Belimo device, which is a key part of my HVAC system. This reinstallation was necessary to ensure efficient operation and maintain climate control in my home. Currently, it is 30 Ferdigs in the sun on the solar collectors. The water temperature is 10 degrees. The water temperature. The difference is 21 degrees. The LED pump 1 is lit. The bypass is open. Belimo, which is a device that continuously rotates, closes the valve securely. So as a result, this is completely closed. The water, which is now stopped and is no longer flowing, which comes from the filter, must take the detour through the bypass in order to proceed. And then it flows through the solar collectors, ensuring a smooth transition. The water, after being filtered and treated, makes its way back through the upper pipe, which is designed to efficiently transport the clean water, ensuring it flows smoothly and steadily until it reaches the pool once again. This process is crucial for maintaining the pool's cleanliness and ensuring that the water remains safe and pleasant for swimmers to enjoy. As soon as the temperature difference is less in the environment, or becomes equal to the surrounding temperature, when it reaches approximately 5 degrees Celsius, the pump is turned off. In my specific case, it receives the actuator has no power anymore. As soon as the Belimo has no power, the spring pushes back and opens the passage. The water then no longer takes the long route through the solar collectors, but the more concise and a little easier way directly to the pool. The day is slowly coming to an end. A bit. The pool robot, which is designed for optimal cleaning efficiency, has run a total of 3 times. The water, as a result, is really very clean and clear. The bottom is very clean. The pool is completely filled with water. Once, I also cleaned the filter, already backwashed. The lamp is also working. Just one final picture.